we're talking about election integrity and whether or not there's a collusion between big tech and government or specific, you know, not branches of government, but factions. So that the
Yeah.
DNC and Twitter. And so these Twitter files explicitly show communication between the DNC and Twitter suppressing information. And there was something along the lines of, hey, this is going to be okay. So the way that they did it was that they had the information and they didn't confirm the information about the laptop story. They knew it was coming down the pike, and so they told the DNC about it. They agreed to suppress it, but then they started to say, okay, well, how are we going to, based on our policy, keep this off the platform? And so they basically said it falls under our uh what is it, leaked foreign material or something like that. I can't remember how they classified it, but they took they put it under a classification of some kind that deemed it untrustworthy, and then that was their justification for suppressing it.
Yeah, and to be fair, like the most media organizations, not just social media, but traditional media, didn't try to verify the story either.
Right.
And the only source of me that I actually saw trying to confirm the story was Steven Crowder,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually went to the person who physically had the laptop with him.
Rudy Giuliani. Yep.
Yep. Which, keep in mind, it wouldn't have been that hard for social media companies and media companies to confirm if the information was accurate or not, just by calling Rudy Giuliani. I mean, he was at the White House the whole time. You could just call the White House, say, "Hey, can I speak to this guy?"
Right.
And
And there was the shop owner of
yeah,
the repair shop. He had the possession of the laptop at first because that's where Hunter Biden left it. And when you leave a computer at a computer repair shop, after a certain time, if you don't come and pick it up, they retain it. It becomes their property. And so then I'm guessing they looked it over and they saw some of this incriminating evidence, and then they shared it with I'm guessing the owner shared it or gave it to Rudy.
well, he first reported it to the New York Post. I think Rudy Giuliani came and got it later.
Right. So he reports it to the New York Post, and then Rudy Giuliani gets the laptop. They did not confirm or go to either persons. They didn't go to the owner or the shop owner for the computer shop who had the computer originally, and they didn't go to Rudy Giuliani. And he was raided by the FBI, and they took everything except the laptop.